friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to make a London-inspired city in the Glamour Gulch using the new railway station decoration set and London clock tower item. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I just love the Glamour Gulch biome in Wish Blossom Ranch because it has so much potential for many city core builds such as this one. I do have another city build in this biome, so if you would like to check that one out, feel free to do so. Like that build, we are going to mainly use the modular building kits that came in Wish Blossom Ranch along with the new premium shop items to create one of my favorite city builds of all time. If you would like to see how this one turns out, then keep on watching. I kind of started randomly making a building combining two of the DeVille Manor pieces just to initially fill up the space. I find that when a build relies heavily on the modular kits such as these ones, it's pretty fun to mash them up together to create more interesting building shapes. This one in particular is huge and it's somewhat inspired by the Parliament buildings in London, just the overall shape of it at least. I don't know, I'm from California, so I'll let the Brits decide if this looks remotely like the Parliament buildings, but that was kind of the main idea. Now I wanted to do something different with the speed build, so I decided to create the main road and sectioned out sidewalks first before placing down any buildings, because traditionally I like to put down the buildings first and base the roadways off of it. Before this video, I am determining the building placement around where the path ends up. I already have some metal grates put down, mainly as guidelines for me since I totally did not record myself recording the path the first time, but I will use the slate stone path to make the main road, making it 3 spaces wide. All I knew going into this was that I needed a train station and I needed there to be multiple sections in order to maximize the city feel. So there's an enclosed rectangle made by the roads and I lead the roads going upwards towards the other biome entrance. I start the pathing for the train station and there's actually a few different paths going on here, so I use the alpine cobblestone pathing often in small areas of the build, and then there's this eternity isle stone path that I put from the train tracks to lay in between. Everything else gets filled up with the bordered worn brick road, which is from the Perfect Romance Star Path and can be bought in Scrooge's store. Everything around the main road just gets filled up with that brick road, but on the left I leave a 6x17 rectangle space for a small water feature. I was thinking of having some shops lined up here with the water fountain in the middle, so that was my thought process for the left area. Right next to that big building we made, I used more of the alpine cobblestone, and this is where I'm going to have an outdoor restaurant area for Tiana's Palace. So all in all, this whole area is just filled with paths, and you should have something that looks like this. So unlike my last city build in the Glamour Gulch, previously I only used the Vil Modular pieces, but this time around I'm going to mix in some city core house skins. I got the French bakery and the Monsters Inc. apartment with some DeVille Manor pieces surrounding it, and I just decorate around it with some of the items that were in my item list, and for the lighting I used the Winterful iron lamps, but the raw iron lamps will do just fine. That water feature rectangle will be bordered by the Edwardian iron barriers, and I used the Ratatouille fountain with the Rock Show Star Path fountains on the side. To then create the illusion of it being on top of water, I used some small water pieces from the Neverland River kit to cover as much as I can before layering the bottom of it with Touch of Magic water rugs. One thing that I use plenty of are these Glamour Gulch hedge trees, which can be found in the bush category. I just finished decorating that cafe area with some wrought iron tables and chairs. I was going to use more wrought iron tables, but I liked these gothic patio tables instead since it matches the biome and it looks nicer. I also wanted to add more of those Edwardian barriers just to separate the eating area from the main road. There's a little space left where you can access the water for fishing, so I put a bunch of crates to play it off as a sort of dock area, but obviously I forgot to add any ship there while I was recording. Moving on to the train station, I can finally start to use some of these new items in the premium shop, so I put down the railway station entrance with the DeVille Manor piece behind it. It already has a gold awning attached to it, but they do come individually, so I stack more of them in a row to create a platform. I double on the London clock towers on each end, and truthfully, if it was a little bit bigger, I think I would have made this the centerpiece for the build, but given that it's a bit smaller than some of the DeVille Manor pieces, I just used it casually as an ordinary clock tower. I'm going to make a walled partition to enclose the train station, so I combined the railway station ticket booths, turned around of course, with some castle ruin pieces, combining the normal wall with the arched one to create some architectural razzle-dazzle. I thought it was cute on the other end that you can just buy your train tickets, and I also added in some benches for some seating. I take some of the lights that we've been using and just line the wall that we made to add some lighting. Now between those stone paths we can add in our tracks, and unfortunately I am using the Oswald train tracks. Gameloft really messed up since the train tracks that came with the kit are pretty much unusable, but in future I really do hope they fix it. If you have it, you can also add your trolley or your streetcar, whichever works, and honestly, I think this item should have been in the premium shop this week as well, but it's whatever. The other side, I use these more greenhouse looking DeVille pieces, and this can be some additional seating or a wider platform for the train. I add in a couple more ticket stands and castle ruin pieces, using some of the benches and the multi-face park clock. I also added a bicycle coffee stand and an umbrella holder, which are just Glamour Gulch pieces that you can craft. It just kind of fits the vibe. And just to finish off, every train station has that one person playing music, so I added a cello and a piano with some stools. Further enclosing the station, I wanted to use more of these brick garden walls, so I lined it up parallel to the road, throwing in a few entry pieces just to get to the platforms. This center section is half modular kit and half house skin, and it's pretty simple, so I used the biggest DeVille piece and 4 corner pieces to create a unique looking building, and inside of those gaps, they were perfect to fit the London clock towers. With the empty space to the right, I added in a coffee shop using the tables and chairs that came with it, and just decorate around the sidewalk using more of the hedge trees, and especially the night tree with lanterns, as it looks so gorgeous at night in Glamour Gulch. Back to back with the coffee shop, I add in the flower shop skin, which matched pretty well. towards the back, like I said, this is going to be a designated area for Tiana's palace. I put some more DeVille pieces down and I kind of have it surround the restaurant from the back. Also, I finally got the inauguration ribbon after such a long time, but if you don't have it, then it's okay. This is only here to make it feel a little bit fancier. All I'm really doing here is adding some tables and chairs with lighting and using the tables that specifically go with this restaurant. I thought this was a convenient space to also put in Tiana's food stall, and I just threw in a pretzel stand as well. I know on the other side I used the Edwardian barriers, but this time around I'm just going to use the wrought iron fence. I think it specifically looked better over here. So I just create spaced out barriers to once more separate the eating area from the main street. I extended the buildings along the back as well because I didn't really want to see any of those mines in the background, and so that worked out really well. This section over here, I used the same items as before, and this time I include Tony's restaurant from the Lady and the Tramp Star Path. Everything else is just DeVille pieces, and I also included her car in there because why not? This last area kind of came to me at the very last minute, but there's this transition space between biomes that it feels a little bit too empty. So I put my well in the center and I just surround the whole area with some more DeVille pieces. This one I had to rearrange it very carefully so that it looked nice, but it also included access to the cave in the back and the rock node that's around there as well. I also lined up those DeVille entry pieces to the entrance to the other areas in Glamour Gulch. Now I'm just extending both the main road and the worn brick road sidewalk and keeping up with the pattern of using the alpine cobblestones underneath the well. I just add a few decorations here, just because this is more of a simple well entrance slash hub area, so nothing too crazy goes on over here. In the empty space by the water, I add in some more crates like I did earlier, and once you have done that, you will have completed your London-inspired Glamour Gulch city. watching the speed build and sticking around for the walkthrough. This is one of those builds that I really enjoy walking around in, and it especially feels nice since I find it hard but also rewarding to make Glamour Gulch look actually good. I think I really just enjoy city core builds in general, but the new train station items really help in selling an actual train station, so gone are the days where we use the Disney park entrances. I would say that I used the new items to a minimum this time, so I do want to try making an even bigger train station in the future, but I would say that I'm satisfied with the new items regardless. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this brings you more inspiration for your valley. If you liked the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!